exactly what you want to see. Let's run this puppy in. Score a touchdown and tie this game. Life, run for your life, touchdown on one play. Worked on this in practice. Touchdown. It's up to Kelvin Benjamin. This is all you, buddy. Kelvin Benjamin for a touchdown. Oh, he toasted his man. Holmes toasted his man. Spin move. Oh! Oh! What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Video in the World of Juice channel, and welcome back to another episode of the San Francisco 49ers Legends Fantasy Draft Series here on Madden 22. That's right, we continue on. We are about to finish the regular season of season number 3? Maybe? I'm not 100% sure how many seasons we've done. I think this is season 3 or 4. Either one. It doesn't matter because we're about to finish it anyway, so that doesn't matter. We're going to be going into the playoffs next episode, into the divisional round, because I think even though we have still one game left to play, I think we've clinched the AFC or the NFC conference, so I think we're the number 1 seed no matter what happens. So if we lose this game that we're going to play, I think we're still guaranteed a bye week, which is all big time W's. We love to see that. But there's not really much to talk about in the intro here. Let's get straight into it. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club, and let's get into it. I guess hopefully we win. Here we are at week 18, the final week of the regular season. We are, of course, 99s across the board. We're going up against the 11-5 Carolina Panthers. They are 93 overall, or 93 offense, 97 defense, 94 overall. The Rams have one win. And I've mentioned before how I've wanted to get that draft pick, but I wanted to make sure that they were the worst team. And they are. The Rams will have the number 1 overall pick because I want to get Will Anderson on this roster. Will Anderson is the top player in the draft class. As you can see, him and CJ Stroud. I don't need CJ Stroud, but I really want Will Anderson. Is there a way, is there a world where the Rams will trade me that first overall pick? I don't think it's a possibility, but we certainly can try. What do they want? What do we don't? Well, the more question is, what don't we want? What am I willing to give up? Is a more apt question to the situation that we're in right now. They need offensive linemen, and so do I. Is this where we move on from Michael Orr? I could move on from DeMar Dotson. They don't really want DeMar Dotson. Do they want Michael Orr? Okay, they do want Michael Orr. Oh. Okay. That I did not see coming. So we have the number 1 overall pick now. It was traded straight up for Michael Orr. I did not think that would happen. It did happen. It certainly did happen. And now we have DeMar Dotson as our starting right tackle. We're going to have to figure out right tackle in the offseason. I'm confused. I'm in very much confusion right now because I did not see that happening. I did not see that going down right away. I thought that it would get like into the orange or maybe the yellow or something. I certainly did not think it would go right away. They have Aaron Rodgers, as we knew. They also have Eric Kendricks and Devin McCourty on this Panthers team. We'll take a little bit of a better look after we get done with the weekly game plan or the weekly strategies and stuff. We are going to stick with throw 2 passing touchdowns. I feel like I always do throw 2 passing touchdowns just because it's pretty easy for me to do. I usually throw the ball a lot in these games, and so I just tend to throw a lot of touchdowns. All right, let's check and see what the Panthers are working with as a whole. We have an upgrade, though. Who is it? It's Chad Johnson and Darrelle Revis. I think both of them are glitched, where we don't have enough points to purchase the bucket or whatever it's called, whatever stupid wording they use when it's glitched. So we can't upgrade either one of those guys. The Panthers. have Aaron Rodgers, Derek Carr, Teddy Bridgewater. Then they have Emmitt Smith and Ray Rice, and Denard Robinson for what it's worth. Wide receivers, Keenan Allen, A.J. Brown, and Santonio Holmes. 3 really good wide receivers. Heath Miller and Hayden Hurst are the tight ends. Christian Darrisaw, Marshall Yonda, Garrett Bradbury, Forrest Lamp, Jawan Taylor. Not a good offensive line. They've got about 2 good offensive linemen. That's about it. Defensive line is Brandon Graham, Osi Umenyiora, John Abraham, and Rick Mitchell. Not a great pass rush, but they do have John Randall to add on to it, so that is actually probably pretty good. Their linebacking core is Cliff Sykes, Eric Kendricks, and Shaq Thompson, so they're kind of average at that, I'd say, maybe above average. Then Xavier Howard, Greedy Williams, and Christian Fulton are the corners, with Devin McCourty and Jabril Peppers as the safeties, Younghoe Koo and AJ Cole, kicker and punter. Well, we have the number 1 overall pick. I did not see that coming. Quick playoff picture look as we are the number 1 seed. The Panthers are the 2 seed, so this is a 1 versus 2 matchup. And I don't know. Let's check the standings really quickly. I don't know if the Panthers lose this game. Does that mean they lose the 2nd seed? So the Panthers are the 2nd seed, and the Giants are the 3 seed. If the Giants win and the Panthers lose, Panthers going to be dropping. That's not that great for the Carolina Panthers. So there could be some interesting things going on if we win this game, but we still could lose this game. I don't know. It's still up for debate. And we are by far and away the best team in the NFC, so we're not in any way losing the number 1 seed if we lose. So we'll just be 16-1. But I don't envision us losing. Let's go and make that a reality, winning the game, I mean, by going and play this Carolina Panthers team. 1 versus 2. I hope you guys are excited. I hope you guys aren't like as shocked as I am with that trade that I just made. I didn't even think that was going to go through. Let me know down below what you guys thought. Let's get that out of our mind because that's in the offseason, and this is not the offseason. This is season number 3 or 4. And this is week 18. Packers, not Packers. I saw Aaron Rodgers. Niners, Panthers. Let's get it.
It's Madden NFL 22, and EA Sports brings you the game of the week. It's the reigning NFC champs and the Panthers. Coming up next.
And we welcome all of our viewers inside a place that the folks around here like to call the Vault. And that's Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. Just a few moments ago, this building was shaking as the Carolina Panthers emerged from the tunnel here in Charlotte. They are ready to go as the Panthers are set to match up with the San Francisco 49ers. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our 2 quarterbacks, certainly 2 of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him,
set to go, Younghoe Koo ready.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This game is about to be underway, and it is. Cordell Patterson with the return. He's got some space, Cordell Patterson. I didn't really know where to go. I was too indecisive there. But we get to see Peyton Manning, who had a rough, or not rough, I guess interesting start to the season where he was the backup in week 1. Came in relief of Joe Montana during that game, got us the victory, and then has led us to an undefeated season here. Is he better than Tom Brady was? I don't know. I guess we could take a look back at the stats that he put up in previous seasons, and we can compare them. He kind of plays pretty good. It feels pretty good as we play with him. I hope that the fact that Michael Orr is now in LA doesn't really come back to bite us. We have Jedrick Wills. Oh, we moved Jedrick Wills over the right spot because he was the backup to the left tackle, which is, what's his face? Orlando Pace. and we moved him, or Jedrick Willis just got moved over to right tackle just because he was the highest overall, and he was a backup. So that works. I'd rather have Jedrick Willis over there. I didn't see that guy. I didn't see Shaq Thompson. He completely blended in with the background. I didn't even notice him. That's on me. I didn't even notice him. But what I was saying was, it's better to have Jedrick Willis there than the free agent that we signed that was like a 70 overall or whatever. And Reggie White's going to stop Emmitt Smith on the first carry. We've got a tough matchup against Aaron Rodgers and Emmitt Smith and their wide receiver core that they have. It's going to be pretty tough today, but their offensive line, like we saw, was not that great. So if we can get some nice pressure... Oh, Ryan Shazier, I need you to wrap him up. I need somebody to wrap him up, please. It's going to be Earl Thomas who does it. That was 2 broken tackles that should not have been broken tackles. And he gets a nice big gain. 3rd and 4 from the 28-yard line. That's going to be caught by the tight end. And he's going to get brought down. I was going for a big hit, but he got lucky that he got tackled by the ankles. Fresh set of downs for Carolina. There's the snap. And it's going to be a quick catch to Emmitt Smith. He gets pounded by Cam Chancellor. And I don't think, in all of the time that we've had Cam Chancellor on this roster, I don't think we've ever popped a fumble out. As far as I can remember, I don't think we forced a fumble with him. They're going to give it to Ray Rice, and he's going to get it to the 1. I didn't know at first who that was because he's wearing number 5. I'm not used to like associating Ray Rice with the number 5. But wait, is that what he is? Is that what Ray Rice is in real life? What he wore in the Ravens? I honestly don't remember. It just looks weird because it's on Carolina, maybe. Maybe that is what he wore. I can't honestly remember. It's been a couple years since Ray Rice has been in the league. Obviously, we know why he's not in the league anymore, but... Oh, right up the middle, wide open. Emmitt Smith gets on the board first for the Panthers, and that's all because I just didn't notice Shaq Thompson in the middle of the field. He was literally standing right there. I just completely didn't even acknowledge his existence on this planet, and he made me pay for it. And now we're down 7-0. I'm sorry, Peyton. I didn't mean to put you behind the 8 ball there with an interception. I'll try and be better. I don't know what happened with my eyes. I just didn't see him. There's nothing really more to say about it except for I just didn't see him. All right, let's see if I can do a little bit better on this one. We're going to start with a run just like we did last time. Johnson's outside. Chad Johnson, that is. Outside, and we're going to give this to Derrick Henry. Just break one tackle, Derrick. And he kind of did. Not really. Not effectively enough. What do we got here? 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 It's Tony Gonzalez. One of my favorite receivers to throw to. They stripped that ball out. Luckily, he hit it, or he stripped it hard enough that it went out of bounds. But that doesn't usually happen. That doesn't usually happen. They rip that ball out like that. I'm glad that it went out of bounds because that would have been just our luck, right? We throw an interception on the first drive and then get a forced fumble on the second drive. That'd be just my luck. Where do we go with this ball? I got time. I just don't know where to go with it. Is Tony G open? He's not open. I didn't know where to go with the ball. I could have thrown it away, but I just didn't know where to go with the ball. Nobody was moving. Everybody was just standing still. Well, this game hasn't started out good. Our perfect season is in jeopardy. Get a big hit on it. Force a fumble, please. What do I have to do? It's like this in the Cougars franchise, too. I rarely ever force a fumble. I don't know what it is. I know in this previous episode that just went on last week, the most recent episode of the Cougars, we did force a fumble, but it never happens. I'm hitting these guys hard. I know they're not super tired at this point, but I mean, we're getting into like the third, fourth quarter of some games, and I'm putting the pressure on them, hitting them with the hit stick right on, and they're not coughing it up. I don't know what I got to do. I really don't know what I got to do to force a fumble here. Matt Rule's still the head coach of the Panthers. 2nd down and 4. Aaron Rodgers is activated now as X Factor. Great. That's going to be picked by Sherman. No, but it will go incomplete. First incomplete pass of the day for Rodgers. Probably should have been caught. He just, stupid Madden animation, didn't let him catch it. but I was hoping that I could have intercepted that. You've got to be joking. Pass interference, or roughing the passer on the quarterback. TJ Watt is the culprit. 4th and short. It was 4th and short. He didn't get the first down, and yet they get a fresh set of downs, 15 free yards, because I roughed Aaron Rodgers, and not in the good way. Keenan Allen with a nice catch. Chancellor brings him down. Well, this game's not going the way that I anticipated it to go. 2 interceptions is not the way that I thought this game would go for me. I thought maybe we pick off Aaron Rodgers twice. No, probably. I didn't think we'd pick off Aaron Rodgers twice. But I was hoping that we'd at least have some points on the board in the second quarter, but we don't. Sherman's going to be in the backfield to stop Emmitt Smith. Emmitt Smith hasn't really had that good of a first quarter. He got shut down pretty much all first quarter, and he did have the rushing touchdown that was wide open, but that was at the goal line. Oh, I shop super pasa. I just went full job of the hut there. I don't know how I missed with TJ Watt there. I was in the backfield free and clear. That's going to be caught and brought down. Hayden Hurst is not going to get there. Joe Hayden, thank you for the tackle. And that's going to be a field goal attempt for Carolina. Younghoe Koo to kick this one up. They got Derek Carr holding it. He's up, and he is good. Right down the middle. 10-0, which is not as bad as 14-0. I don't have to tell you mathematicians that 10-0 is not as bad as 14-0. If I can just not throw an interception, we'll be right there with them. Oh, Cordero, no! I thought I could split the D. I had room, but he dove and got me by the shoelaces. Oh, I'm getting close. Every single time I'm getting closer and closer. One of these times I'm going to break one. I know I've done it previously in a season. I don't remember how long ago it's been. Good run by Ricky Williams. But I know I've done at least one. There's the snap to Ricky. He's got more room. And Ricky Williams starting to get some big-time carries. We're trying to knock this momentum down. They've got crazy momentum going on us right now. I feel bad throwing the ball with Peyton Manning. Go up and get that, Chad. Okay, Chad Johnson can't get it. Have I even completed a pass to Peyton Manning today? I don't even know. Oh, great. They've got the shakiness. I hate the shaky bars and all that stuff. Derrick Henry should not be brought down like that, but he is. 3rd and 3. I'm going to continue to run this football. I probably shouldn't have, but we got to go for it. It's probably not the best idea to go for it. There's probably a field goal that's a better option here. But I'm going to throw this quickly, and it's going to be incomplete, and we're turning the ball over. For some reason, stupid me, I thought that Chad Johnson would take a tighter route, but he didn't, and we turned the ball over. Maybe that was affected by the stadium noise. I don't know, or the crowd noise, I mean. Maybe that's what it was, because I know we couldn't tell what his button was, his receiver icon, but I knew it was square. Maybe it was affected. He was affected by the noise, and he didn't take a good route. I don't know what it was, but it affected us. And Emmitt Smith almost had a big gain. Darisaw is injured, but wow, that was close. Emmitt Smith almost had a huge gain. We stuffed him just barely. Another second, he was gonna break free for a huge gain. That's gonna be a gain or a handoff to Emmitt Smith. They should have gave it to Ray Rice. He's not going anywhere. That was a little trickery. And they are going to 3-and-out punt this football back to us. So we got lucky there. But I would like that to be a 3-and-out after we already have 7 points on the board. And for some reason, I cannot get this offense going in this first half. I mean, we can run the ball pretty decently, but it seems like I cannot throw the football for anything. I don't know what it is. This Panthers defense and secondary is just, I guess, too good. I'm going to give this to Calvin Johnson. He's going to get a nice first down. I hope they give him the first down there. They do. We're going to go double post. I got to give that to Calvin. He's going to drop it. Calvin, you had it in your hands. At that point, it's not even the hit that knocks it out. It's just you dropped it. Derrick Henry, he's got space. Derrick Henry somehow breaks through. He's got no one in front of him. He's got green grass, and the king will score. Derrick Henry. That's our first like big breakout run of the series, I think. We don't ever get big breakout runs. Usually somebody's there to stop me. But Derrick Henry was able to maneuver through all the traffic and all the bodies, and he takes it to the house, and he was able to outrun Devin McCourty, who was the only guy that had a shot at him. And he really didn't even have a shot at him. 22 rushing touchdowns for Derrick Henry. He's getting close to whatever the record is. I don't know what the record is. Is it like 24 maybe? 25? I don't even know. But we do finally get some points on the board. It's about time. Now, can we go 3 and out again on this Panthers offense? Certainly hope so. Rodgers still activated. What do we have to do? I think maybe you get a tackle for loss, or not a tackle for loss, a sack. Another big hit, this time by Earl Thomas. No football popped out. So what do we need to do? We need to throw incomplete. He needs to throw incompletions. He's already thrown one. That should have been a sack, but Earl Thomas is there. You can't be serious. He mossed me? Did I really get mossed? Did I really get mossed? Who is that? It's Keenan Allen mossing Earl Thomas. Wow, did he get that second foot in? He did. He caught that with one hand. I had both hands on it. Look at this. I had both my hands on this football. And Keenan Allen with one hand. What is the grip on this guy? Able to bring it in bounds, and moss Earl Thomas. I cannot believe that was just a play that we witnessed here. That's absolutely insane. I can't believe that just happened. Plus, I sacked Aaron Rodgers. Cam Chancellor, get both feet in. He didn't. All right, X Factor's gone. That's the second incompletion. Cam. That should be 2 interceptions. Aaron Rodgers has thrown 2 passes, and they both should have been picked off. And that one should have been a sack. Keenan Allen again. He's going to get brought down. Man, Aaron Rodgers is annoying right now. So is Keenan Allen, by the way. Both of these guys are annoying. They're going to audible change the play completely. And there's the snap. It's going to be caught. And it's going to be a touchdown. Sherman brings him down, but not before he gets across the line. Miller with the touchdown. Heath Miller. And he puts the boys up by 10 once again if Younghoe Koo can put it through. And he certainly will. So they get the ball at the second half. And we're down by 10 again. Because for some reason, because he's 13, that's why. Keenan Allen absolutely turned into Randy Moss on that play. Out of nowhere. I didn't even know Keenan Allen had the hops like that. I was about to say at his advanced age, but this is the Legend series, so he's younger now. We need to have a better performance than what I've been showing, and that's not going to start because that's a knockdown by Eric Kendricks. Do I just run the football the entire game? Because that's the only thing that seems to work. I don't know why I just can't throw the football today. I am recording this a little bit later in the day, so maybe because I'm tired, I don't know what it is, but I'm thrown 10 passes and completed 3 of them. That is not a good ratio. Very much not a good ratio. I'm going to send Calvin on a spy, or not a spy, on a slant. Oh, they backed up the linebackers. Did they really just back up their line? That's a pick. They really backed off the blitz. I thought they were going 3rd and 10 all-out blitz, so I called a pass play, and I changed Calvin Johnson to make him go on a slant route because I figured, oh, they're going to be on a blitz, so the middle of the field will be wide open. They backed off the blitz. They faked it, And then I had nowhere to go, and then I got hit on the throw, and it was a wounded duck, and it was an easy pick six. And now we're down 24-17, and we are going to lose this game, and we are not going to be undefeated, and we are going to still be the 1 seed, thankfully. I just can't throw the football today. I don't know what it is. It's like, for some reason, I can't see an open guy. My brain's not registering anybody open. That's a pick. I almost want to just give up at this point. I kind of want to just simulate. I kind of just want to simulate. I don't usually do this, but I am just too. I don't know what is going on with me. Maybe they'll just play better. Maybe they'll play better. And it looks like they won't. They keep turning the ball over, it looks like. We scored again, but we are going to lose this game. The Panthers scored again. They put up 52 on us. The Panthers have put up 52 on us in this game. This is absolutely embarrassing. That's going to be an incomplete pass on 4th down because it was inaccurate with pressure in the face. Peyton Manning has thrown 5 interceptions in this game. And that is going to be the end of it. We are going to go 16-1 this year. And that was a frustrating game. I don't know what is going on, and maybe it's because it's so late. I don't know. I just did not play well in this game. 14 for 29, 224 yards, no touchdowns, and 5 picks. That is disgusting. Derrick Henry, 13 carries, 128 yards, 2 touchdowns. Tony Gonzalez had 7 catches for 125 yards. Nobody else really did much. Defensively, Cam Chancellor had 10 tackles, 2 tackles for loss. No sacks on the quarterback, Aaron Rodgers. No interceptions either. So we just absolutely sucked. They completely dominated from play one, and we were embarrassed on the field, and I'm embarrassed as the player because that was just absolutely disgusting. All right, so I simulated to the divisional round of the playoffs because that's our next game for the next episode. Thank God we are not playing it today because I do not want to bring this bad juju into that game. We need to win as many games as possible to get back to the Super Bowl and get back to winning Super Bowls, but sadly we will finish 16-1 on the year. Going up against the Saints in this divisional round playoff game, I'm hoping that goes a lot better, but I just need to get out of this and be done. We are going to take a look at the stats before we end the episode here on the season. 5 extra interceptions for Peyton Manning we are going to have to see. So he had 10 on the year before I threw those 5 in that game. Well, before I threw those 4, I think, and then he might have thrown another one. But he had 4,000 yards, 43 touchdowns to 15 picks. Good season for Peyton Manning, all things considered. 338 attempts or carries for Derrick Henry, 1,800 yards and 23 touchdowns. Ricky Williams also got a decent amount of yardage and 11 touchdowns. 3 1,000-yard receivers, Randy Moss with 18 touchdowns. Tony Gonzalez and Calvin Johnson just barely got it with 1,001. So Randy Moss comes in first year on the Rams, man, I am sucking today talking, on the 49ers, and immediately makes an impact. I figured he would. Chad Johnson also had a really good season. On the defensive side of the football, 102 tackles for Ryan Shazier. Tackle for loss leader was Ndamukong Suh and Reggie White tied with 21. Sack leader looks like it is Ndamukong Suh with 20, so that's pretty good. 17 for Dwight Freeney and 10.5 for Reggie White. All very, very good stats on the sack leadership. Then you got Darrelle Revis with 5 interceptions, Ryan Shazier with 4, Earl Thomas with 3, Sherman with 2, and then Junior Seau, Hayden, Chancellor, and Kareem Jackson all with 1. How many forced fumbles did we force? I mean, look at this. This is not in any game that I played. This is all simulation forced fumbles and stuff. Fumble recoveries, we didn't recover that many. We do have at least 1 block kick, 3 to be exact. Okay. 1 safety, Azeez Ojulari gets the safety. And we have at least 1 pick 6. Probably the picks, yeah, because he didn't recover a fumble. So it is a pick 6 for Darrelle Revis. Revis Island shows out here. And that's going to do it for the stats. Adam Vinatieri went 12 for 12. And then 77 for 78. He got 1 extra point blocked. Kicked a 57-yarder, though. That's pretty good. As for kick returning, 1 touchdown, so I didn't do it, but it was in simulation. Cordell Patterson had 1 kick return touchdown, 826 yards. Nothing really on punt returns, but punt returns are so hard to do in this game now. I don't know why they made it so hard, but they did. Yearly awards, Terry Bradshaw's probably going to win MVP. We're going to take home Coach of the Year. AFC awards, Russell Wilson, Sean Merriman, Breece Hall, Christian Harris, Donovan McNabb, Jim Brown, Mike Evans, Jeff Saturday, Nick Bosa, Terrell Suggs, Charles Tillman, and Mason Crosby. For the NFC, Terry Bradshaw, John Randall, Isaiah Spiller, Derek Stingley, Terry Bradshaw again. He must have had a really good season on the Giants, although they are 12-5. Then Derrick Henry, Randy Moss, Orlando Pace, John Randall, Lawrence Taylor, David Long Jr., and Adam Vinatieri. So we take on, what, four awards? We had 3 back-to-back and then the kicker. So 3 NFC awards, and then we're probably going to get, we're going to get Coach of the Year as well. So those are what the awards are looking like and the stats are looking like. But that is going to do it for this episode. I really, really hope that next episode is I play a little bit better, because we're going to need it. Now these games matter. I know the regular season games matter, but these ones are win or go home. So we got to play as good as possible. I'm really hoping that we do. Thank you guys so much for stopping by and watching. Let me know down below what you guys thought of the video. Leave a like if you did enjoy it. Hit that notification bell. Subscribe to the channel. Join the Juice Club. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.